Master English listening and vocabulary. Best podcast for English learners.
Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of our English Learning Podcast. I'm Sarah, and today we have Peter with us.
Hi, everyone. It's great to be here. In this episode, we'll talk about some simple and effective ways to improve your English listening skills and vocabulary.
That's right. Learning English doesn't have to be difficult. By practicing daily and using the right techniques, you can make great progress.
How to improve your English listening skills fast.
Absolutely. So, Sarah, let's start with listening. Many English learners struggle with understanding native speakers. What do you think is the best way to improve listening skills?
One great way is to listen to English podcasts, just like this one. Podcasts expose you to natural speech, different accents, and real-life conversations.
Yes, and watching movies or TV shows with subtitles can also help. First, you can watch with subtitles in your language, then switch to English subtitles, and finally, watch without them.
That's a great strategy. Another tip is to listen to slow and clear English audio before moving to faster, native-level speech. For example, start with children's stories or beginner-level news channels.
That's true. You can start with beginner-friendly podcasts or audiobooks, and then gradually move to more advanced materials. For example, The English We Speak by the BBC is a great podcast for learning everyday expressions.
Another good method is active listening. Instead of just hearing the words, try to repeat what you hear, take notes, and summarize the main points. This will help you engage with the content and improve your comprehension.
Absolutely. Also, don't worry if you don't understand every word. Focus on the general meaning, and over time, your brain will naturally adjust to English pronunciation and sentence structure.
Many people have succeeded using these methods. For example, Maria, a student from Brazil, started listening to English podcasts every day during her commute. In just 6 months, she noticed a big improvement in her understanding and confidence when speaking with native speakers.
How to build a strong English vocabulary quickly.
Speaking of audiobooks, they are excellent for learning new vocabulary. When you hear a new word, try to write it down and use it in a sentence.
Yes, and another way to learn vocabulary is by reading. Reading books, articles, or even social media posts in English can introduce you to new words and context. For instance, if you love sports, read sports articles in English.
Exactly. Context is important. Instead of just memorizing words, try to learn them in sentences. It helps you understand how to use them naturally. Let's take an example. If you learn the word delicious, try to use it in different sentences like, "This pizza is delicious." "I had a delicious meal at the restaurant." "Do you know any delicious dessert recipes?"
That's a great way to remember words. I also recommend using flashcards or apps like Anki or Quizlet. They help you review words regularly and remember them better.
And don't forget word association. Try linking new words to images, experiences, or similar words in your native language. For example, if you learn the word exhausted, think of a time when you felt really tired and you'll remember it better.
Another great method is to learn words in word families. Instead of just memorizing happy, also learn related words like happiness, unhappy, and happily. This way, you expand your vocabulary faster.
Take Jack, for example. He was an engineer from Japan who struggled with English vocabulary. He started reading one article in English every day and writing down 5 new words. In a year, he expanded his vocabulary tremendously and even started writing articles in English.
Best ways to practice speaking English and gain confidence.
Great tip. And let's not forget about speaking. The more you practice speaking, the more confident you become.
Right. Even if you don't have a speaking partner, you can talk to yourself in English, describe your day, or repeat sentences from podcasts and movies. For example, every morning you can say, "Today, I'm going to work. After that, I will meet my friend for coffee."
Exactly. And if you have a friend or tutor, try to have short conversations in English every day. You can even join an online English-speaking community or a language exchange program.
The key is consistency. Listening, reading, and speaking every day, even for just 10 to 15 minutes, can make a big difference.
Another great exercise is shadowing. Listen to a native speaker and try to repeat what they say at the same time. This helps with pronunciation, fluency, and intonation.
Yes, and if you're nervous about speaking with others, start by recording yourself. Listen to your recordings and note areas for improvement. Over time, you'll gain more confidence.
One more tip: think in English. Instead of translating from your native language, try forming thoughts in English. Start with simple things like, "I need to buy some groceries," and gradually build up to longer sentences.
Look at Lisa from Germany. She was afraid to speak in English, but she started practicing with online language partners. Within a few months, she became more confident and now regularly speaks in English at work.
Final thoughts and English learning motivation.
Absolutely. Learning English is a journey, so keep practicing and stay motivated.
Set small, achievable goals, like learning 5 new words every day or having a short English conversation daily. Small steps lead to big improvements.
Also, celebrate your progress. If you understand a movie without subtitles or have a full conversation in English, acknowledge your achievement. It keeps you motivated.
That's all for today's episode. Thank you for listening. Don't forget to follow our podcast for more tips and lessons.
Yes, keep practicing, and we'll see you in the next episode. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Keep practicing, and for more English lessons, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.